Good evening, guys. Am I audible to everyone? Good. Okay. So yesterday we understood why most of the people are blocked from class. Who informed you that? Okay, regarding. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So yesterday we understood how to load, how to register the driver in two ways, right? And then we understood how to get connection, or how to create connection, by using get connection method, which will accept URL, username and password. And then we used another method, that is get connection, which will accept the URL. So we will be passing the user and password in the form of query string, and you people understood what is query string also. So good. So first step and second step we understood. So now we'll move to the third step. So what is the third step? We need to establish statement. We need to establish statement, right? So we had created all these days, we had created statement object. We had created statement object. How did we create? Statement stmt is equal to connection dot create statement. Connection dot create statement. Yes, this is how we have created the statement, or we have established the statement. Now whenever we create a statement object, we need to execute. So we will be writing the query and we will be passing the values. Now let me take one example. So let's take in a table we have 10 columns. Let's take we have 10 columns in table. We have 10 columns in table. How to write insert query for this? So I'll be writing string query is equal to insert into table name values, and I need to pass the 10 values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to pass 10 values. Suppose if it is a string, you need to pass it in single quotes. If it is double, you need to pass the value. So you are hard coding the value here, right? You are hard coding the value here. Yes. So if we wanted to take the input from the user can enter any number of values or different values. For example, if I want to log in, I will use my email and my password. If you people want to log in, you will use your email ID and your password. So if I hard code the value here, will it work for everyone? If I hard code the value here, will it work for everyone? Obviously, it will not work for everyone. and it is a static. It is static. It is not changeable, right? Can I tell it is a static query? Can I tell it is a static query because we are fixing the value, we are fixing the data. So it is not accessible, it is not used for others. So can I tell it is a static query where you hard code the data here? All these days we were writing static query or dynamic query. All these days. From the day one when we started JDBC, we were writing static query where we are entering, we are passing the data directly. Yes, so this is not that helpful. We will always go with dynamic query. Why? Because if you create an application, that application will be dynamic. Any user can use that, any user can log in. So you cannot hard code the value. So you cannot fix a value. You need always the values will be changing based on the user. So we will be going for dynamic query. So whenever we go for dynamic query, we cannot make use of statement. So I'll just write here a statement for dynamic query. We cannot use statement. We cannot use statement. So we will be using prepared statement. We will be using prepared statement. So from now on, we will be establishing a prepared statement. We will be establishing a prepared statement. How to do that? How to do that? Okay. So here I'll just write one example. I'll just write one example. Just a minute. Okay. So now what we will do is we will be creating a query. So I'll write string query is equal to, how to write a query? Query is always same. Insert into, I'll take student table only, student values. So how many columns we have in the student table which we have created? How many how many columns do we have? We have 3 columns, okay? So instead of passing the value or fixing the value or hard coding the value, I will make it dynamic by using delimiters or placeholders. Okay. So here I write question mark, question mark, question mark. I have 3 columns, so 3 question mark. If you have 4 columns, 4 question mark. 10 columns, 10 question mark. Yes. Placeholders. This we call as placeholders. Okay. Okay, fine. So how to create a prepared statement? Same, you should use connection dot prepared statement. Connection dot prepared statement, and here I'll pass the query. Here I should pass the query, and this will return the prepared statement object.
My cup. Green color.
Okay, so we will call the prepared statement method and we will pass the query here and it will return as the prepared statement object. Yes. Now for all these three placeholders, I need to set the values, right? How you will be setting that, I'll tell you people while executing the program. Okay, you need to set the value here. Using set method, how to do that I will tell you, and how to execute same. pstmt.execute. pstmt.execute. So whenever we make use of statement, we will be passing the query in the execute method. Did you people notice that whenever we use statement, we will be passing the query where we will be passing the query in execute method, but for prepared statement, we are going to pass the query here directly in prepared statement itself. Directly we are going to pass the query in prepared statement itself. Okay, so this accepts the query, not execute. Okay, this difference you should be knowing. So now we will execute, and when we are going to execute, I'll introduce methods concept also, how to use methods concept here. So let me launch my Eclipse. Just give me some time. I'm launching my Eclipse. I'll share it. You're able to view my screen now? Yes. So guys, you can see here, whenever we use the statement, we are not passing the query directly here. We are passing it inside the execute query or execute method. Okay. So now we will use prepared statement and we will see how it is working. So what I'll be doing is I'll create one package for that. We are using the same table, same database. Okay. form.jdbc.prepared statement. So here I'll just create a class. So we'll try to insert and we'll check. Insert data. Okay. So first step, second step, you can make use of any method whichever you want. But I'll go with class.forName. If you want, you can make use of register driver method also, which we understood yesterday. Anything is fine. So now I have main method. So here I'll write class dot for name and I'll pass the fully qualified name, that is form.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Okay, so this will give me the exception. I'm going to handle the exception here, surround it with try and catch block. So my first step is ready. The second step is I need to get the connection. So to get the connection, I'll just write string URL is equal to JDBC MySQL localhost 3306 question mark user is equal to root and password is equal to root. Okay, so which method I'll be calling here? I'll be writing driver manager dot get connection, which will accept only URL. So it will give me the connection con is equal to, and here I'll just surround it with existing catch block. Okay, 3306, sorry, 3306. Done. So my connection is also ready. Now I need to have a query. So I'll write string query is equal to, how to write the query? Same, insert into student table which is present in JDBC tables dot student values. I'll pass 1, 2, 3. Done. Instead of passing the value, I'll just write 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need to set the values for all these, right? So I need to create prepare statement. I'll write prepared statement. Okay, I have imported from the wrong package, so it will not work. So prepared statement. You should take it from java.sql. Prepared statement PHPMT is equal to connection.prepared statement, pass the query. Now I'll be setting the value. Look how I am setting for the 3 columns. For the 3 columns, I need to set the values, right? So I'll write pstmt.set. First column is of integer type, string type, or double type. First column in student table, it is int, string, or double. It is int. So I'll write set int. First column, I need to set the ID. Second column, set string. I need to pass the column. Second column, pass the name. Prepare statement dot set double 3. I'll pass the double value. Now I need to execute pstmt dot execute and then close the connection dot close. That's it. So for our understanding, I'll just write data inserted. Now we'll see whether we are getting proper output or we are getting any exception. If we are getting any exception, I'll tell you how to find out it. Okay. So let me execute. So what we are getting, duplicate entry. Okay. So everyone check the exception here. Already in the table we have ID 12. So you're getting duplicate entry. So what I should do now, I need to check my table. And then I have 12, 13 and 14. So I'll be giving it as 15. So this is how you clear your exception. And again run. You will be getting data inserted. Go back to the table refresh, go back to the table, refresh, you will get Priya. Yes. So you people understood why we are going for prepared statement. If you want to go for dynamic value, if you want to take input from the user and save it in your database, you don't want to give the fixed data. That time only you need to make use of prepared statement. So usually we will go for prepared statement or statement. Let's take you are going to make use of Gmail account, and in your Gmail account whenever you log in, if the data is fixed with the email ID and password, and if other person is trying to log in, will it work? It will not work. Obviously it will not work because the data is fixed, the same data only it will work. That is the reason we will make use of dynamic queries. For dynamic queries we will be going for prepared statement. For dynamic queries, we will be going for prepared statement, right? So here again, I'm hard coding the value. I still did not take input from user. In the next example, I'll show you how to take input from the user, okay? This is just for your understanding, simple program. Here again, we are hard coding the value. I am telling you, here again, we are hard coding the value. But in the next example, I'll show you how to take input from the user and how to pass, okay? We'll use methods concept. Okay, table is not visible. You can see my table here. Priya is inserted. Yes. So as I told, we will make use of prepared statements to give dynamic queries. Dynamic queries, we will pass the placeholder. If you have 3 columns, you will give 3 placeholders. If you have 4 columns, based on the number of columns, you will be giving your placeholders. And for prepared statement, you will be setting the values like this based on your column. Column 1, data. Column 2, data. Column 3, data. Yes. So I want everyone to execute it. I have repeated it 3 times. So I hope you people are clear now. Please execute it. I already told the difference, Prashant. From the beginning, I'm telling the difference. We use statement for static query. We use prepared statement for dynamic query. And I have given the example also. Yes or no, guys? From the starting of the class, I told the difference between statement and prepared statement. Yes, everything is clear now. Hard coding means you're fixing the value. Whenever we make use of statement, we are giving the values, right? 12, your ID, your name, and your your marks. So here I am not giving the values. It can take any value. Okay. When I explain callable statement, I will tell. So guys, I want everyone to execute. Please execute and check whether it is working fine or no. Package name you can give anything, but I have given com.jdbc.prepared statement. You can use prepared statement for everything. You can use prepared statement for everything. Insert, delete, update, select. I will show you how to use. So now you wanted the code, no? I'll just display my Eclipse. Just execute it. Aishwarya, yesterday's class you were present? Aishwarya, Anil. Yesterday's class were you present? Okay, so since you were absent yesterday I had introduced a query string concept where you can pass the user and password in the URL itself. That's how it works. Okay. people complete? Now we will make use of methods concept every, like we are writing insert, delete, update, and select in separate classes. Now we'll make use of method concept and we'll write in one single class. Okay, we will see how to write. It's simple, guys. So what I'll do, I'll create one class. Yeah, my screen is visible, right, for everyone? I'll create one class and I'll write student CRUD operation. Can I give the class name like this? It is meaningful. Can I give the class name like this? Is it meaningful? Yes, I'm going to perform the CRUD operation, all the CRUD operation, that is insert, delete, update, select, everything I'm going to perform in one class. So I'm getting student CRUD operation. Yes. Program is running, but their data is not inserting into the table. You need to refresh the table. 2 minutes, please wait. Okay, fine, guys. I'll wait. Good. Since everyone have completed, we will start with this methods concept. Okay. So this, if you understand 2 more topics in JDBC, guys, your JDBC will be completed. If you understand this concept, what I'm explaining, two more concepts are left out and your JDBC will be completed. Okay. No. Now what I'll do, I'll write methods. Public, static, void, insert, public, static, void, update, public, static, void, delete, public, static, void, print data. We need to print all data. So we need to perform these operations only, right? We need to perform these operations only. Now what I'll do, already we have performed insert operation. So I just copy and paste it inside the insert method. Okay. Similarly, can you do for update and delete? Similarly, can you do for update and delete by changing the query? Guys, all the steps are same. You need to only change the query. We will see. I wanted to see how many of you are able to do it. Okay, so now I'll make one small change here. Let's see how many of you will understand. So this is the insert method, right? This is the insert method. So here I'll just write int id string name double marks, right? So here instead of passing the value, I'll pass the reference variable. Can I do that? Because I'm taking the input from the user and passing it to the method. Can I do that? Yes or no? Yes, right? Instead of passing the value, now what I'm doing? I'm not hard coding any value in my code. I am passing it into the method. I'm taking the input from the method and passing here. Right? Similarly, can I do it for update? Similarly, can I do it for update? For example, I wanted to update name. So I want int id and I want string name. Okay, I'll change the query here. You see how I'm writing the query. You people should see how I'm writing the query. So update jdbc underscore tables dot student set name is equal to question mark where id is equal to question mark. Yes, can I write like this? Where name is equal to question mark, where id is equal to question mark, right? Now, instead of passing all the three values, I need to pass only two values. Which is the first placeholder here? Which is the first placeholder here? It is for name. Name is string or int. Name is string or int. It is string, right? So now what I will do? pstmt dot set string. My first placeholder is for name. My first placeholder is for name. Second one, pstmt dot set int. My second placeholder is for what? This is the second placeholder, right? It is for what? It is for id. So I am passing the id. Understood? First placeholder, second placeholder. You need to check in the query. First placeholder is for name. Second placeholder is for id. So I am writing first one is name, second one is id. Done. Update query is done. So here I'll just write data updated. Data updated. Okay. So now similarly, can I do for delete? For delete, I just want int id. For delete, I just want int id because with id only we will be deleting. Yes. So what I will do, the same query only we require, no change, but we are going to change the query here, that is delete from jdbc underscore table dot student where id is equal to question mark, where id is equal to question mark, and here I need to set id 1. Yes, is this correct now? I'm setting only one value because I have only one placeholder. I'm setting only one value because I have only one placeholder. I hope this is understandable, quite understandable. So I'll write just deleted. Now I want to execute this method, then I want to check. Print all data, we will see it later. Print all data, we will see it later. First, we will try to check these three methods. Can we do that? Now what I will do, I'll just create one class because we need a main method. So student main will be my class name. okay, in which I'll write a main method. So here I need to call these static methods. So I will write student CRUD operation dot insert. I need to pass the ID. I will pass the ID as 16. I'll pass the ID as 16 and I'll pass the name here. I'll pass the name and I'll pass the marks. Can I pass like this? Because that method is accepting. Yes, I can pass like this because the method is accepting these three values. So now let me save the program. Let me save the program and let me execute. See what is the output. I'm getting data inserted. It is working fine. Am I getting data inserted? Now we will go to the database and we will check. I will refresh. Look at this. Whenever I'm going to the database, I'm just refreshing. So you can see 16 ID is inserted. 16th ID is inserted. Okay. Okay. So now we have inserted successfully. So let's check student CRUD operation dot update. I want to update ID. Which ID? So let me take ID 16 itself. I'll take 16. So I want to change Manoj to Manohar. Manoj to Manohar. And I'll execute. Data updated. I'll go to the table. Can you see the 16th data here? 16th ID here. I will refresh. Can you see the data name is getting changed here? Yes, now I want to delete. Now I want to delete. So what I will do? Student CRUD operation dot delete and I'll pass the ID 16. I'll execute. You can see data deleted. I'll go to the database and I'll refresh. 16th ID is, that row is deleted. Yes or no? It is working. All these three methods are working fine. You people know how to call the methods, how to call the static method. I'm calling the same way and it is working fine. Did I do any extra change in the code? Nothing, right? For delete, for update, everything the same. Yes, did I do any difficult modifications? Everything is simple modification, what we have learned from the day one. It is easy, so you people should, it is simple. Yes, as you people are telling, it is simple, but you need to understand it by executing. You need to understand it by executing. Okay, can you people just execute this? If you people have executed, try for print all data. You just need to write select query. You just need to write select query. Okay. Execute. If you are able to execute everything properly, well, it is very good. Try for print all data. Try for print all data. So I'll share this entire code. You need to create another main class and you need to call. Okay. Okay, I'll share it in WhatsApp. Just 2 minutes, guys, I'll share. have shared. I have shared, guys. So I hope everyone should be able to execute now. Guys, am I audible to everyone? Yes, okay. For whom it is not audible, please check your internet connection. Okay, so most of them have done. Good. So in student main, you have nothing, guys. You just need to call the method. That's all. Call all the methods like this. Pass the value and execute and check. That's all. The last method is also done. The last method. What is that? Print all data. That is also done. Oh, good. Okay. You make use of select query. That's all, Rohit. Select star from student and then print. You will not make use of any placeholders also here. Okay, so since print all data is easy because we will not make use of any placeholders, let me make it as print data by ID. Print data by ID, okay? So now what I will do, I'll write the select query. Select star from JDBC tables dot student where ID is equal to question mark. So here I need to pass ID int ID. Okay. So whenever we make use of select query, we will make use of execute query, which will return as the result set. Yes. So here I'll write result set rs. And obviously I'll make use of while loop or if loop, anything is fine. Rs dot next. And here I'll just print system dot order print ln rs dot get int from the first column, rs dot get string from the second column, rs dot get double from the third column. Okay, now I'll go to student main and I'll call the method print data by ID and I'll give 15. Let me execute. You can see the data here. 15 Priya 34.567. Yes. So can you people just add the implementation for this method and execute? Can you people just add the implementation and execute? Okay, you want to look into the database, you can see here. Few people are asking for the database, I'll just display. I have shared the code in group also, kindly execute and check. Guys, did you people complete how to display the data by ID using ID? Yes. So today's concept is clear for you people. How to use prepared statement, why we should use prepared statement, what is the difference between statement and prepared statement, and how to make use of methods concepts. Is all these things clear? Okay. You need to practice. If it'll be a little confusing, you need to practice every day. Fine. So guys, so I want you people to practice everything. So tomorrow we will be discussing 2 more concepts and we'll be completing JDBC and we'll be doing some projects. Fine. So whatever is given to you people, you just complete it, revise it once again and understand by yourself so that it will be easy for you people. And your assignments. Okay. Let me give you one assignment. Not now. I'll give it by tomorrow, okay? You can complete your assignment. It will hardly take half an hour. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Today it became a bit late, but tomorrow I'll try to share it earlier, okay? Fine, guys. So we'll wind up our class now. Practice. I'm leaving you a little early because I want you people to practice more, okay? So you people can leave the class. You people can leave the meet. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye. Take care. You people can leave the meet. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. So those who have errors, please share your code in WhatsApp group. Proper solution will be given to you people. Okay. Good night, guys. Take care. Bye. So Geeta, WhatsApp link has been shared. Group link has been shared. Please try to join. Okay. So I'll broadcast it once again. Geeta, just share, just join the group. To display all the data, you just write select star from table name and then execute query. Make use of execute query, it will work. No guys, no update for new batches, but very soon new batch will be starting. You don't need to worry about that. Just continue this batch. Okay. Okay. Rohit, just write select star from table name and use of execute query. Geeta, are you there in Telegram group? Okay, you can see the screen, right? This is the WhatsApp link. If you want, you can manually take it down or take a pic of this link and then join. Geeta, take a pic of this in the screen and then join. This is the link, okay? Okay, guys. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll wind up the class now. Take care. Bye. If you are in any one of the link, then that is fine. Just take down the WhatsApp group link, okay? That's all. I'll not write anything else. Yeah, notes will be shared. I'll share it as soon as possible. I'll not delay, guys. Today it became a bit late, okay? You just refresh the table, Vishal. It will reflect. It will just reflect, okay? You just refresh. Okay. Assignment I'll share it tomorrow, guys, when I'm sharing the notes. Okay. Thank you. I'll wind up the class now. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Yes, Himanshu, what is your question? We are establishing a connection to the database, not to the table. We are establishing a connection to the database, not to the table. So at once you can make use of only one database. Okay? Okay. I'll share the programs, I'll share the notes. Okay, you don't need to worry, guys.